Hi, I'm Norman from Clack Coffins, and we're going to do a video on how to assemble a coffin. We're going to start off with the handle because this is probably the trickiest part of the assembly. So you can see here we have one of the handles and there's a clip and a screw already in the handle. Now you'll see the angle of the screw is coming away from the end of the handle, and the reason for that is we will show you as we assemble it. But this is how you put the screw in the rope. Now, here we have the end of one of the pet caskets, and the handle goes from the inside to the outside. Now, as this comes inside, the clip must, I'll turn it over that way so you can see it, the clip must go inside the hole up to the head of the screw. Then we bring this handle round and feed it back through the hole like that. Then we get another clip. Now the clip must go into, I'm trying to show you without obscuring, the clip prongs must go into the rope handle just below the shrink wrap, like that. Like that. And so then once you get it there, you press it in, then you get the screw, and once again you go into the end slot, and once again you angle that screw on a slight angle downwards. So just put that in by hand on an angle until you get it started. Once you got it started, then you can push the clip down into the hole as well. That'll just hold it steady while you do the screw up. Then you just get a screwdriver like this and do the screw up. Now it's got to be right down so that the tip of the screw, you can hit that down, the tip of the screw will actually go into the inside of the hole and screw into the timber. There it is, solid. So then we do the other side, same way, make sure the head is hard down against the side of the end, tighten it up, and the screw goes into the hole. And there we have it. It's finished. It's strong. Beautiful. This is the side of the coffin that has the hinges on it. You'll see that there's some pre-drilled holes in it, and that is for this hinge. Now you'll see that the hinge fits over the holes and the holes line up. Once you get that lined up, you can put the screws in. Now we've chosen to do this first because it's easier to assemble the coffin with these already on it. So we're now going to go ahead and just put a screw in there. Now these screws all come in the kit. So you line the point of the screw up with the center of the hole. Just grab your screwdriver, tighten it up, push a little hard to get it going. Once it's started, it'll just screw in easily. But don't over tighten. So just do it up until it nips up firm, and that'll be fine. Then continue on with the rest of them. So here we have an end and a side, and you can see that there's a rebate on both of them. Now they go together like that. So the one with the holes in goes over top. Now you'll also see the pre-drilled holes. Now once they Once you get those together, I'll put it on the table and show you how to screw it in. So we set it down on the table like that, and then we get one of these screws, slide it in the hole, and just start it with your fingers like that. Then you get the Allen key, which comes in the kit, and you can put the long end in first, which will be easier just to get it most of the screw in. So then we just screw that in. It's not too hard to do, but if you do find it too hard, you can turn it around that way. It gives you more leverage, and just do it that way. And once again, don't over tighten any of these screws. You just do it up just until it nips up, not even tight. And then continue on with the next screw. And do that up the same way. Now, here we have the base, the side and the end is already put together as you saw us do before. The base now goes into this slot. So we put it into that slot like that and then slide it along right in until it goes into the end and hard in. Once we get that done, then we grab our other end. Like this doesn't have a rope handle on it yet. We just line the slot up like that. And then we put our screws in. Start by hand. And then use our Allen key once again to do them up. Now we've got the other side. You can see the rebate in it. Goes over top of the bottom like that and slides in. And then it just simply sits down over top like that. And once again, put in our screws. This is the lid of the coffin, and as you can see, there's pre-drilled holes for the hinge. We're going to be using this part of the hinge, and this is going to go just over those holes. Now the hinge is not going to go hard up. It's going to sit out a little bit like that, because then when you open the lid, it doesn't bind up with the side, it leaves clearance. So just once again line those holes up with the hinge and use your little silver screws. Line the center of the screw up with the center of the hole and just screw them up. Just like that. And the same with the other side. Now many people have their own cordless screwdrivers. If you want to use your own cordless screwdriver, that's fine, but don't over tighten the screws. Screw it in, just nip it up and finish it off with a screwdriver. Simple as that. Now once you've done the hinges up, simply sit the hinges over top like that. You can line them up like that, and then you get your pin that come with your hinge, just slide it in. If it doesn't quite line up, just lift it up a little bit like that. Just line it up, and you'll notice there's a little rebate on the end of the pin, and you just tap that in with a hammer to secure it. Now you'll see that there's a hole right in the center here. So this hole is for screwing the lid down with the last screw. Once you're finished, pop it in there and it will close it up. And there you have it, assembled. Thank you for watching.